Now it's time for our Ask the Chief segment. Knoxville Police Chief Paul Noel is joining us once again. Plenty to talk about as always. Thanks so much, Chief, for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start off. I know we have been talking so much about the national level, federal cuts, grants, agencies. I don't know if many people understood before now how many agencies are affected by federal money. Talk about the police department and what you think the impact could be.
Sure, so it's certainly something we're watching very closely. We get millions of dollars a year in federal grants, and we really appreciate that support, not only for our crime fighting, but for our victim advocacy as well. So it's something we're looking at very closely. We've not seen any impacts yet, but we're going to continue to monitor that, and we hope those federal dollars keep flowing.
And I don't know if you have exact numbers, but do you even have percentages for what chunk of your operating budget is federal?
You know, our budget is about $78 million without federal grants, and when we add federal grants in, it's well over $80 million. So it's in excess of $2 million a year in federal grants that we receive.
And again, you're saying you don't know the impact, but what would potentially happen if you were to lose that federal grant money?
Well, we would have to sit back and reassess. I don't believe we're going to lose any city services or anything like that, but there's a lot of extra things that we're able to do with some of that federal money, particularly the real-time information center or our records management system. So it's something that we would have to sit back and really reassess on what our budgetary priorities are.
Let's move on now to some other numbers. You recently talked about seeing a really large increase year over year in DUI cases. And I think what's interesting is we're not just talking about drinking and driving. We're seeing other substances involved as well. So talk about that.
So DUIs up in the city of Knoxville are up over 50%. Think about that for a second. They're up over 50%. Why is that? So a part of that is probably, of course, there's more people that are not only drinking and driving, but also driving under the influence of controlled dangerous substances. But also a part of that is the Knoxville Police Department has really increased our enforcement for DUI. We're doing regular DUI checkpoints, and we really make it an emphasis to go out there and try to remove impaired drivers from the street. Last year, we had one of the highest number of vehicle fatalities we've ever had in the city of Knoxville, so we're really taking this seriously. So we encourage everybody, please don't either drink and drive, or if you're under the influence of some type of other controlled substance, please get an Uber or get someone to drive you.
And I don't know, you mentioned that the reports are up, and you kind of mentioned crashes, but were the crashes or deaths up as well as the reports and the arrests?
So 2 years ago, we had the highest number of traffic fatalities in the city of Knoxville. Last year, we were pretty close to that number. So the number of fatalities are up. Okay. The number of crashes are up. And the number of DUI arrests are up as well. So that's really the response to us doing a lot more enforcement with that.
Let's turn to some more fun news. In about a week or so, we have the new Covenant Health Park opening in downtown Knoxville. First baseball game in the new stadium with the Knoxville Smokies. Lots of folks probably who maybe don't spend a lot of time downtown might be there for this game. What are you guys going to be doing that day? It's
going to be great. First of all, I'm super excited to have baseball back in the city of Knoxville. So we will have officers in the stadium, we'll have officers outside the stadium, and we're going to really upstaff all through downtown. We know there's going to be a lot of new people coming down, trying to figure out the parking situation. So we're going to be there not only to make sure everyone's safe, but also help people out in case they get lost and need directions. We'll be there, and you might just see our new mounted patrol in there as well, so we'll see.
Oh, like near the stadium or more up in Market Square-ish area?
You might see them near the stadium, we'll see.
Oh, I think that's a little tease, folks.
So, Brittany, if you're going to be down there, you have to look out for that. Maybe you could let you interview a horse. I don't know, we'll see.
It will be my best interview to date. All right, thanks so much, Chief. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Well,